welcome back, welcome back. I am going to summarize a lot of things that have happened since my last video, which was, oh my gosh, maybe 2 weeks now. First of all, you may notice that there is a ginormous orchid, a monstrous orchid. Well, it's not. This is my new one that I got to replace the one that rotted. As far as I can tell, it's pretty good. There are live roots, which is really exciting. I don't get to see that very often with my cattleyas. Oh, my cats are going crazy. But this is, I'm going to have an unboxing video eventually. I just haven't put it together. Crazy thing happens when you are new to making videos. You don't make them very effectively. But it's the RLC Nacorn Chicery Delight number 2. The picture got super messed up. I think I stuck it to the tape and then accidentally peeled it. But it's kind of fading. Beautiful. Google told me that it will smell like Fanta. So hopefully I can keep it alive for many, many years until it develops that scent. But yes, so hopefully this one does really well and grows, and so far I think it's doing good. There is one leaf that is really ugly. Don't even ask me if I've pulled on it. You know I have. You know I've been pulling on it. I have. I have. I've been yanking on it. It's just fun to yank on. Yeah, the whole thing is kind of goofy. I don't, like, the older growths even have really strange, like this middle one has really strange leaves. So I think there's just something goofy going on with the plant. I don't know if it's regular to the species or whatever, but I don't know. I'll have to look into it more, but yeah, very hydrated, very cute. No wrinkling on the bulb, which again is so exciting for me to see, because if you guys are not new to my channel, you know I struggle with cattleyas. It's a sob story. But I just wanted to share that one, so that's the one that I got to replace it. I'm going to put it back before I set it down somewhere goofy and forget about it. I have a couple other things to talk about. I'm going to save the best for last, though. Second thing is I did film a little bit. I think I forgot that I could edit videos. So I started to film a video as I planned out this contraption to hold my mounted orchid better. And halfway through it, I was like, oh, this video is going to be like 2 hours long and I don't even know what I'm doing. I could just edit the clips together. I definitely, for the past 2 minutes, have been watching myself in this mirror talk. I'm going to turn it around because I've just been like, anyway, so I did film a video about it, but I don't know, I didn't really follow through with it, and it just, I don't know. So I want to show that. So what I did was I had this, I'll show you just the mount again to refresh your memory. So this is my mount. Whoops. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. I just snagged a little bit. This is my mount, right? Mounted orchid. I added a little bit extra moss. You may be wondering, why is the bottom so sopping wet? Well, I made a contraption. Is this cute? No, but it's okay. I took a McDonald's cup and I cut it down, and then I poked a couple of holes in and wove floral wire through them, and then made a little loop at the top so I can drop my wood down inside, and then I hang them both. I'll hang both of them over the hook so that if for some reason this breaks, my mount is still set, and my moss is nice and hydrated. I do take it out periodically, so I'll leave it like this for a couple of days and then I take it out. I wait for the whole thing to dry out and then put it back in because I don't want to rot it away. But the bulbs are, I don't know, they're a little bit shrivelly, so. But I was picking at it. Yes, I just wanted to show that. I think it'll be good. Actually today is probably the day that I need to empty it out, but yeah, it's just a little bit shrivelly. My worry is that I'll suffocate the roots, but so far I think it's really fluffy. And I mean, this is not like packed on. It's not squashed. It's pretty loose. I'm just paranoid. I've never raised seedlings before, so there's just a bit of anxiety around that, but I think so far it's going well. This guy, my spider orchid, so the leaf was like dead. Of course, I peeled it and I opened it. But now I can really see the new growth developing in there. I'm gonna have to put a picture because, oh, there you can see it. Yay! Now I can really watch it grow and develop, and that is really exciting for me because, yeah, I've never had a sympodial that's actually growing. So, it is wrinkly, but I'm keeping it a little bit more moisturized. I have them on a set schedule of Friday is fertilizing because I always forget to fertilize. So if I say fertilizer Friday, then it's a little more likely that I'll remember. So that's this guy, which it's really, really exciting. Yes. I don't think anybody else has any eyes to note. These guys, I just water when they're bone dry. I think they're okay, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't see any new growths. Oh, you may notice everything got moved around. I revisited my lighting requirements, and it was daylight savings where I am. So the lighting is really, it's not good now. So I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but these shelves and this shelf get a smidge less light than these. And I also moved my cymbidium orchid down into the actual windowsill because it's a cool grower that likes a lot of sunlight. My windowsills aren't drafty in this window, so I think that's probably going to be a better environment for it. It does look like my cat chewed on it, but I think on the windowsill is going to be better for it. It's getting more light. But I did move everybody over just to be closer and get more of that light. Is there anything else? I do have a new leaf developing on this one. I do have a new leaf developing. I wonder if you can see. Maybe you can see if I can find it. Oh, maybe. It's not happening. It's not happening. Maybe if I hold it upside down. Oh, maybe you'll see. Oh, can you kind of see? No, I can't even see, and I know there's a leaf there. There's a tiny little leaf forming in the bait. Did you see it adjust? Whew, that scared me. But there's a little leaf growing, which is really exciting. That'll be my 5th leaf that this has grown since I've owned it. I'm excited to see if it changes like shape or anything. I think my care has really developed well. It's also growing new roots. If you look down here, you can see a root that thickened up and then started growing more. So it's that light green color and is expanding. And then down in the pot, I've got lots of happy green roots. It's always hard to show because of the light glare, but I've got lots of good roots in here. Yes, just tickled. And I got a job working overnights. So I've been on kind of like a overnight schedule for about a week now. So I haven't been like watching these guys as closely. So it's just like all the more rewarding when I do get around to checking on them and I can see how everybody's doing. Yeah, it's just really, really exciting for me. Yep, and you may think that that's all I have and that I don't have anything else planned to show. This is the star of the show that I'm about to show you. So I tried to induce blooming. Oops, I put it on wrong. We'll do it like that, like the frog. frog is engaged in combat. I have some anime character figurines up here that are like battling behind the orchids. But I tried to induce blooming. Kind of tried to induce it. I didn't fight it at all. I kind of cracked my windowsill on purpose, hoping somebody would go into bloom. I have a couple orchids that I won't let go into bloom if they do decide to go into bloom. My little elephant orchid, it's just out of frame. This one I won't let go into bloom because it only has 4 leaves. I don't think it should go into bloom. I think it will really tire the plant. The root system is good, but I just think it would be a lot to support. I don't know, maybe. If anyone watches this and wants to give their opinion, what do you think? Do you think it could survive having a spike? I don't know. Really, truly, I just don't know. So, it doesn't have a flower spike. But at this point, you're probably thinking, you got a flower spike, huh? Yes! Yes, yes! On the one that just had babies! Yes, yes! So this one I do have a flower spike on, and this is very exciting for me because, I've never had a flower spike develop. I sounded like I was gonna cry. This is a big moment for me. I've never had a flower spike developing from the base or the crown of an orchid. I've only seen this one in the glass. I've only seen that one develop a branch. So I've never actually seen the whole process of a flower spike developing and growing until now. Now's the time. So this orchid is growing a flower spike, and it, you know, honestly, it does kind of look like 2. I'm not gonna say that yet though, but this orchid is great. This orchid to me shows no signs of being sick at all. It's grown a lot of roots and has developed a lot since I got it. I see more roots growing. I don't like that it's kind of wiggly just because the top, it's just tilted and it's heavy. But it's got good roots growing and good life. Man, why is it so wiggly? Does it have good roots? Is it good at life? It's just that these ones aren't like in the medium. This one probably should have gone into the medium to grab on. It doesn't matter. The orchid is very healthy in my opinion. I think it could do to get some more roots, but I see lots of roots growing and taking over, and I feel pretty good about letting it go to bloom. It's going to be hard to show. I will put a picture in, but if I lift up this leaf way in the base, can you see that light colored thing? That's the flower spike. And that will develop and grow a big spike, and I will finally see this orchid in bloom because this is the one that I bought when it basically was like shrivel up and dying. So yes, yes, I will have a flower spike and I will have blooms. I'm a little nervous because it will need to be, guys, why is it so wiggly in the pot? I don't like that. It has roots. It's attached. It just is wiggly. I should try to force some more to go down into the roots, maybe. Whatever, whatever. I'm so distracted. But I'm gonna have to stake it up because the way that it's growing now, I think it'll go that way. And because this is leaned, I don't know if the whole orchid will fall. I do have it in a heavy pot, but I don't know if this pot is going to be enough to keep it from falling, and it'll be a risk if I go to like water and stuff. I might knock it on door frames or walk by and knock it over, you know. So I'll have to consider that. I'm just nervous because I would want to stake it up this way, but it looks like it's trying to grow. Okay. I want to stake it this way, but the spike looks like it's going that way. So I just have to figure out how I'm gonna, I think they're pretty malleable when they're first developing, but I don't know, it makes me nervous nonetheless. Maybe I'll stake the whole orchid in place because I really don't like how much it's wiggling. But I just have to figure out how to, I'm scared that I'll try to move it back to stake it and I'll snap it. So I just have to be careful about that and see how it goes, and maybe I just have to stake it that way and use it as an excuse to kind of hold the orchid up a little bit more. Because she is just tilting. She's just tilting. Oh, I think I see a problem. Get in there! Yep. Yep, that'll do it. One of my roots was like stuck on something. That's a little better. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm just nervous about that, but it is so exciting for me to see a flower spike. I mean, it is just the first time I've ever seen it. It's such a fun little green color. It definitely looks different than all the other growths. I hear like Miss Orchid Girl talking a lot about like it'll be more pointy than a root and a slightly yellower greenish. Did she say that? I feel like I'm making that up. But it definitely looks very different. And it just, I don't know, it's like the fruit of all my labor, the fruit of all of my work, you know. I just feel excited. This orchid is a powerhouse. This orchid is the one that I sliced with a box cutter. This root, it's still good. It's still growing. It's still getting bigger. I don't know if I should tuck it in here. It's still growing. Like, and I mean, I don't know if you can see, can you see that? Let me, this is awful. I can never actually show. Can you see where it like is completely not attached at all? Oh, you could totally see that. You see that? It's like a mouth. Oh. Hey guys, I should stop playing with my orchids because I just snapped it. Now the root might die. Oh, I definitely ruined it. Anyway, maybe I'll stop playing with my orchids. I should just make a no touching rule when I'm filming because I just cause so much damage when I'm filming. But I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about. I was just really thrilled about having a flower spike. I've never had one. I'm really excited to see how it develops. I'm also excited to see how the bloom show is, because this orchid did have twins. She's already given birth. So, you know, I'm anxious to see like how her bloom show is, because I know the better care you give, the better the bloom show. So I'm wondering how she's feeling. You know, it's just exciting. There's so much that I'm gonna get to. These guys are nuts. I'm not gonna try to move you to show, or I'll lose track of everything, but they're crazy. It's just exciting. There's so many things that I can learn and see and experience with these orchids and figure out and understand. I'm talking out of my. I'm just talking at this point. I'm gonna wrap it up, but I just wanted to share my flower spike. I'm so thrilled, so excited. I will keep you posted on how it grows, how the bloom show is. I will show the bloom show, and I will talk about the bloom show, and I will never forget about the bloom show. So that is all. I'm going to now wrap up the video and head to bed because it is now my bedtime because of my schedule. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. And I will hopefully get my unboxing video uploaded. I think I'm not going to make a video about the mount. It was just kind of a stinky video. But I will try to get my unboxing video posted. But it's bad. The footage is bad. My talking is bad. It just is. It just is. So that's pretty much it. That's all my updates. But I'll keep you posted on my bloom show. So thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, don't be afraid to hit that like button and subscribe while you're at it. I post at some point at some kind of interval. And that's it.